right.
Hey. Hi, Meryl.
Hi, Lauren.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
We are wrapping up the season.
Wrapping up the season, going into summer. Hence my arms are out.
Your arms are out, honey.
Ooh, and they're so big. Oh my gosh.
My goodness.
I got to skinny them down.
We are ready for summer.
Yes, we are.
Hey.
Okay.
You ready?
All right. I'm ready.
You got my questions and you don't want to guess. I got a recommendations and that I can suggest. Yes, this library questions that are part of the quest. Here's Girl and Laura with instruction request.
All right. Hey, Ospreys. My name is Lauren Odom, and I'm the instruction librarian.
And I'm Burl White-Bing. I am the virtual learning librarian in the Thomas G. Carpenter Library.
And we are
Instruction Request,
where we talk about common research questions, helpful resources,
and innovative technology in the Virtual Learning Center in the Thomas G. Carpenter Library.
All right.
All right. So what are we talking about today?
So today we're going to be talking about some research support resources, and we have an interview with one of our librarians, and you're going to be talking about some of your fun VLC resources.
Right. I do have a really great resource that is used quite a bit, and I'm going to show that off.
All right. So since this is the season wrap up, we don't have a research question of the day.
Okay.
And so we're just going to kind of review some of the really great things that we have done in instruction this semester.
Okay, so I wrote them down. Let's
Wonderful.
talk about our library liaison program has really kind of stepped up.
Oh, yes. So we really have been supporting faculty with a variety of projects. For those faculty members who may not know, you can reach out to your library liaisons to have them assist you with various projects, finding resources for classroom assignments that you might have, building library guides, and coming to your classroom for instruction or planning for your class to come to the library for instruction.
And I would like to ask that the college the college liaison that works with the librarian, please make sure that when we send out those emails that you share it with your colleagues, because that's how we get information out. We don't want to inundate everyone with a whole lot of emails, but we do send maybe 2 or 3 per semester, and if they have some great information in it, it would be great for all of your faculty to find out about it, okay?
Right.
We've also collaborated with SAS and the Writing Center with pop-up library instruction.
Yes, they've been great with supporting us in our collaboration efforts to try to reach the students in a different way by kind of coming outside of the walls of the library and putting ourselves in places where students frequent for other kinds of support so that they can kind of get it all in one place if they need to. So thank you to the Writing Center and to SAS.
Yeah, it's kind of new, and students are looking at us like, why are you here?
Right.
You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be in the library. But I think once they realize that we're there for them,
Yes.
that more will say, oh, well, I'm going to go over to the library. You know, the librarians are supposed to be in the Writing Center today. Maybe I'll go over there.
Right.
Or maybe I'll, I'm over here in SAS and I'm working on this project and they tell me I don't have enough. Let me stop by the library's table and see if they can help me get some more information.
Yes.
All right. We also started open office hours. We went hard on open office hours this semester.
Yes.
And we've had a few successes there as well as you can with open office hours. I'm sure faculty can attest. Students
Right.
don't just line up at your door to come to open office hour.
Mm.
But we've done ours online in Zoom. And we have had a couple of students
Yes.
come by. Like I had a student who dropped into my actual office.
Mhm.
She had a scheduled appointment, but she actually came by because she heard that I had open office hours.
Nice.
And she came by because she had to go to work during the time that she had her her appointment.
Mhm.
So she came by my office, so I was able to help her. Have you had anyone?
I have. I actually had a student who initially came through the library chat. So that was great because that is one of the services that we do offer. However, the librarians in the library chat at this moment are not UNF librarians. And so because the student needed a little bit more support than what they could provide, they created a ticket. And from the ticket, I was about to have my Librarian Open Office Hours. So I emailed the student and I asked her if she still needed support. She said yes. I said, go ahead and jump into my office hours. And we stayed in there for a little bit over an hour. It was quite extensive.
Okay, so see, it's working. It's
Yes.
coming around. Students just have to know about it.
Right.
They just have to learn and be comfortable with the pop-up library instruction and open office hours.
Right.
You and I went to the trans fair.
We went to the transfer student
Yes.
fair.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, the transfer student fair. They call it the trans fair, but
It was
the
nice.
transfer students fair.
And so it was on a what do you call the Wednesdays?
What they call
Market
Wednesday?
day. It was on a market day,
Market day Wednesday.
which was I thought was an excellent timing. So it gave students a nice introduction
Yeah.
to the campus and all of the tabling that was already available. And so we popped up and we got a little information from students, just trying to figure out where our students were coming from because we have been trying to establish a relationship with our partner institutions and determine how many students are crossing that bridge from our local community colleges and state colleges to the university. And so that was nice. And we also were able to build another partnership
Yeah.
with the Welcome Center.
Yes, with the Welcome Center. Yeah.
So that
So
was awesome.
that was great. So we're trying to partner with all of the resources that we have here because when we do have our transfer open house in the fall, we invite everyone from around the campus to come and table at that event.
Yes.
So we are willing to partner with everyone because we want to reach all students.
Yes.
Okay. We also had the research party, which is what I was just talking about. Well, one of the social events that we have in the library. Not really a social event, but it is a party where we serve food. That's actually from the instruction librarians are there to offer help and support during the research party. We took the instruction request on the road.
We took instruction requests on the road. Absolutely.
But when we say that, we're not broadcasting from other locations, but we did let other colleges and universities know that we have this podcast. We went to Savannah.
Yes.
And then locally, we went to the
Nephilim Tech Conference.
Nephilim Tech Conference.
Yes.
And we let local librarians know about our podcast.
Yes.
The research prize, we had several applications for the research prize, and students next year and faculty next year, we offer 2 prizes, one for graduate students and one for undergraduate students. So when you get a great report or a great project or a great creative anything, and you feel like it's worthy of the research prize, and they use the library's resources, or they talk to us, or they stopped by the PULI table, or dropped in the open office hours, or had a research consultation, or they used the databases in some kind of way, have them apply for the Dean's Leadership Council Library Research Prize. And that every year between January and March is the application period. And it can be an assignment that was created in the past year. So it covers like 3 semesters. So make sure that you think about that when you're grading these papers the end of this month.
All right. Yeah.
We went over the OER initiatives, OER week. We have 2 librarians that work in CERT. And they also work with the Open Educational Resource initiatives that CERT has pushed out to the campus community to push affordability in textbooks,
Yes,
free and good quality educational resources.
which is really important, especially
Yes,
now.
yes. So that's very important. You can get in contact with CERT, or you can get in contact with Sarah or Danny directly. Sarah Margulis and Danny Feinberg
Yes.
directly in the instruction unit. Okay.
All
That's
right.
what's happening in the that's what's happening
In instruction
in
that
instruction
we've done over the
all
semester.
semester long.
Yeah, so we have a number of initiatives, and the point and the purpose is to make ourselves accessible, visible, and to make sure that the campus community understands how the library can support you all in
Yes,
your
and we're here for
endeavors.
you. We are here for
We are
you.
here for you. Absolutely.
Mhm.
All right. So I wanted, in the vein of talking about research support resources in the library, I wanted to go over a couple of ways that you can either find research or that you can, I guess, promote your own research using UNF databases. So I actually have a couple of slides. One of the databases that we have. Oh, so I wanted to show how to access those databases. So if you go to the database list link next to the OneSearch search bar on the UNF Library website, it will take you to this page. And under the Types drop-down menu, you can click on Theses and Dissertations, and that will take you to these two databases here. So we have Dissertations and Theses at UNF, where you can search within the database for some of the research that has been conducted at UNF. You can also search within the Dissertations and Theses Global. So you can find a number of, graduate student work at the master's and doctoral level if you want to review or find other people's research that you can reference, and or where you can exhibit your own research as well. Also, we have the Digital Commons. So to access the Digital Commons, I have highlighted the link here. And you can browse the collection again. So this is UNF's digital repository for historical archives and research. And we also have
Instruction requests.
Instruction requests is also located in the Digital Commons, absolutely. And so you can search other people's work here and or exhibit your own work. And what's great about the Digital Commons is that the way that it keeps your statistics, so you can see the readership, you get notifications about how many views you've had, and you can also see the global impact of your work. So it will show you on a map image where people are watching or where people are reading or downloading your work from. So this is a great way to look at your metrics. And
Okay.
then we also have pure profiles, and I don't have a slide here, so thank you, Craig. I don't have a slide here, but on the pure profiles, this is another link. It's under the resources drop-down menu on the UNF website, where you can create a profile. This is for faculty. And this is another place where you can exhibit your work. So your conference papers, your presentations, posters, and any kind of research that you might be doing. It's kind of like almost like a calling card with your picture. And we definitely encourage.
Anytime you have any kind of presentation, you write a paper and it's published, or anything, any type of research that you have, any of your data that you want to save.
Right.
You can. I mean, I have a VR experience in the Digital Commons. So just, get in contact with Courtney McClellan. She is the head of digital projects.
Yes.
And she can give you more information about that.
Absolutely.
We're doing things a little bit differently today.
Yes.
We have another guest from the instruction unit that is we interviewed. She is our scholarly communications librarian. Her name is Dr. Deborah Williams. She's in the instruction unit, and here is Deborah's interview.
All right. Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Lauren.
So
Introduce yourself and your position in the library.
All right, so my name is Dr. Deborah Williams, and I am the Scholarly Communication Librarian here at the Thomas G. Carpenter Library.
Okay. What can you do specifically for faculty?
Well, there are a lot of services that I personally can provide to faculty. First, being a resource for them when they are pursuing publishing or any other type of scholarly output. I can provide them with information about the best places to publish so that they have the most impact in their research. I can also assist them when they are going up for promotion and tenure with gathering the metrics that they need to show their research impact. I also provide them with information about using copyright and fair use in their instruction. Sometimes they need information about where to find resources for their classes that can be embedded. Many of them have questions about using their own published works, and then I have to tell them about what their author rights are and what their copyright licenses are with their particular research that they have published. So there's a lot of different questions that faculty have pertaining to their own research and using their research in their classrooms. And so I'm able to provide them with some guidance about that.
Okay, wonderful. It sounds like you have a lot of services to offer. Is there anything you'd like to say directly to any faculty that might be watching or listening?
Oh, yes, certainly. So I think that when people get their window for going up for promotion and tenure, the thing I'd like for them to know is that first, they're not alone. There's a lot of support for them through the library, through the Office of Sponsored Programs and Research, through the Office of Faculty Enhancement. We all work together in tandem to try to assist faculty with making sure that they have all the tools needed to go up for promotion and tenure and be successful in that. I want them to know that it's never too late to start. It's never too early to start with gathering that information and start thinking about where you'd like to publish your articles and where you'd like to conduct your research, because the sooner you start collecting the evidence of the impact of your research, the better it is for when you do need to demonstrate the impact for your promotion packet.
Okay. And are there any services, resources, or events that you would really like to promote to our audience?
So what's coming up very soon is the Green Open Access Day, which is an annual day that celebrates any researcher's ability to provide their research in an open access platform so that it's not behind a paywall. And it's really kind of an extension of the entire open education movement. We want to let faculty know that they can take some of their research and upload them into our institutional repository called Digital Commons. And that provides people around the world with access to your research. And then that expands your research discoverability. So that is coming up on March 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I will be in my Zoom room from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on those days. If you have a question or you just want to drop in and get some additional information, I'll be sitting there to be able to discuss it with you. So feel free to join me. That information can be found on our library's calendar. It'll also be in the newsletter, the OSPRE update, as well as inside UNF newsletter.
Okay. And how might a professor get in contact with you to find out how to work with you or to access the resources that you've talked about today?
Oh, yeah, that's great. So my information is actually on my library guide called Read and Publish. So if they're searching for the library guide, they can just see my contact information. There's a button there that says email me, and they can reach out to me that way. Or if they would like to schedule a research consultation, they can go in and click research consultation and locate my name, and then they'll be able to schedule a either face-to-face or online research consultation with me.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Okay. Deborah is great. I go to Deborah sometimes to ask her about how to conduct different researches or different things like that. So feel free, students and faculty, to contact Dr. Deborah Williams.
Yes, thank you, Deborah, for sitting down with us. She's very big on, she's done a lot of work with bibliometrics and altmetrics, so she's good for those faculty who are trying to make sure that you capture all of your statistics in alternative ways. She's your go-to person for that. So please go to her if you need any kind of support with the research that you're doing. All right, so what's happening in the VLC?
What's happening in the VLC? Well, I have started working on the VLC's LibGuide to make it easier to find a VR experience according to the discipline that you're studying. So, for example, if you go on the VLC's LibGuide, you can just Google VLC UNF and start here. The Start Here page will be at the top. And when you click on VR experiences, I've broken them down into our STEAM library, and then it's broken down into the type of experience, like if it's a 360 video experience you want, or if it's social science or health science or, art and humanities or, whatever discipline you're in. We even have a new VR experience that is XR creation in VR. So I'm working on the LibGuide. Currently, I finished the STEAM library, but I need to put in the Viveport and the Meta experiences. I finished the Meta PC experiences, but then I think we're going to get some new Meta headsets.
All right.
And so I do want to break down the wireless experiences that we have. Although we still will have the STEAM library, we also will have access to the Meta experiences, in addition to Viveport and SideQuest and all the other experiences that we have. But today, Craig, if you would put up the slides, I want to talk about technology that we have available for faculty to check out. We have a camera that we got as a result of a Nephlin Innovative Project Award called the Matterport, and it's the Matterport 3. This one is the top of the line. It's like a $6,000 camera. And so it's only available for faculty checkout, but it has LiDAR scanning on it. You can do it indoor and outdoor. You can capture 3D images from 100 meters away, and it does its sweep of the area in less than 20 seconds. This is the picture of it. It's a heavy camera. It's like 10 pounds. So the tripod that we put the camera on was $150. That's how big it is. And currently it's checked out. Dr. Robert Richardson uses it quite a bit in helping his faculty members who are doing research. They have a website where they have put up virtual tours, and all the ones that are circled here were done with our camera, the Matterport camera.
Wow.
So, they got like a big grant to study the coastal areas. So that Eagle Island virtual tour was done with the Matterport. The Butler Island virtual tour is done with the Matterport. And even on-campus tours inside of buildings like the Deerwood Center, the MedNexus Deerwood Center, the tour of the MedNexus Center and the psychology lab where you have brain imaging. There's a tour through that building. So check out their website here. And when you get to the website, it's Research Technologies, virtual tours. If you look down, if you click on one of those links that we showed here, and you go down to the bottom of the page, you see the little image there that says Matterport. If you click on that looks like a little VR headset. You can watch it in VR. So if you
nice.
want to come to the VLC to look at the tours of the campus or bring your students to look at the tours that they've done, you can do it on your computer as well. But if you really want that immersive experience where you feel like you're walking around, then you can click on that, and as a web experience, you can put on a VR headset and explore around. We've also used the Matterport camera when we did our Eartha White VR experience. We went down to the Eartha White Museum and scanned all of the rooms in the museum. And then Dr. Kaylin Sindelar used it when she did her Wetlands Walk VR experience. So that is it. Thank you.
All right.
So that piece of technology is available for checkout, faculty checkout in the VLC. All you have to do is contact me, b.white.bing@UNF or libraryvr@unf.edu, and say, I would like to check out that camera. Or you can contact Robert Richardson, and I'm sure he'll be willing to help you with the camera because he has it out right now. He checks it out quite a bit in helping other faculty members with their research. So shout out to Robert Richardson.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that wraps up the spring of
Oh
2025.
my gosh, I can't believe it. It seemed like it was so quick.
It was so quick. We're looking forward to summer.
We're looking forward to summer, and we will continue in summer. If there's something you would like for us to cover,
Yes.
or you have a question, we should have a frequently asked question.
We should.
Well, we do have the chat question.
Maybe we can do a Padlet.
Oh, we should do a Padlet.
We should do a Padlet.
We might
I
do
like
a Padlet, everyone. Instruction Request Podcast Padlet.
Yes.
Yeah.
So please send us your questions. Anything, like you said, you want to know that you want us to cover.
Yeah.
Anything like that, we can do that.
Or maybe we put it on the LibGuide. I think there's a function where we
idea.
can put it on the LibGuide if people have questions.
Yeah. Let
That's a
us know
great
how we can
idea.
make it better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
have a happy summer.
Have a happy summer. Thank you for joining us. Remember that if you need support, you can schedule a research consultation, or you can always schedule an instruction request.